And the steps now being taken to preserve an old tombstone found west of Kansas City. This is Fox 4 News at 5.
A random walk through these remote Douglas County woods led one local family to discover a slice of American history. Next week, these precious stones will be moved and preserved for history's sake.
A family living outside Lawrence stumbled upon history. The city of Lecompton is preparing to move a set of Civil War era tombstones, both of which have ties to a significant battle of the day.
Pretty fascinating. Only on Fox 4, Sean McDowell takes us to Douglas County, where history will soon be preserved.
In the wooded depths of this Douglas County forest,
Ace, you were running down one of these hills in the past.
Dr. Chad Gustin and his kids discovered a relic worth keeping around. The paths leading to this area of Lecompton, Kansas are ragged, but it's where the Gustins found these two tombstones, which have been relocated from a previous gravesite. Local historians believe they belong to two people killed during Quantrill's raid, a Civil War era attack during which Confederate soldiers burned the city of Lawrence.
It was amazing at first, so we couldn't believe
The
it.
Gustins own the land nowadays, and they're donating the tombstones, including the one that paid tribute to James O'Neill and another unnamed woman of the era, to the Lecompton Historical Society.
Stepping back, looking at history, how long that river's been there, and the tombstones, and kind of putting all that together, and how they're almost 200 years old is really amazing.
The historians plan to move these headstones to another local cemetery.
It is going to be a major job.
Paul Bonmeyer is the Historical Society president. He says this piece of history is positively priceless.
Thanks to the Gustins, we are going to be able to take a long journey down through the forest to preserve these stones and move them to Maple Grove Cemetery.
And mid-next week, a crew from the museum will remove these stones as restoration begins. Bonmeyer says they won't have to worry about anyone's remains in the process. He says they were destroyed in the 1940s, and the museum committee doesn't know of any living descendants.
We always talk about with the kids, the purpose of history is to learn from it so we don't make the same mistakes, so we can go forward.
And part of that progress includes preservation, something this community holds as sacred.
Yep.
Sean McDowell, Fox 4 News.
That is really fascinating. Now, the crew will begin moving the headstones on Wednesday morning.
It's believed they weigh as much as 400, not 500, 400 pounds apiece. And because of the rocky terrain, getting them onto the truck may prove to be a bit of a challenge, especially in this heat.
A little bit.